Hello, my friends. Welcome back to this slow and simple English podcast where I speak in easy English so you can listen, understand, and learn English in a way that feels natural, calm, and peaceful, and you can also improve the way you think and live every day. My name is Alex, and I am really happy that you are here today because in this episode, we are going to talk about something that touches every person in the world. Something that can help you grow, or something that can make you feel small and stuck, and that something is your thoughts, the voice inside your head that speaks all day, the voice that never stops even when you are resting or sleeping, the voice that sometimes helps you, but sometimes makes you feel afraid or worried or sad without any reason at all. Have you ever had a day where everything around you was calm and peaceful, but your mind was not calm at all because your brain kept thinking and thinking and thinking even when you were not trying to think anything at all? Maybe you were lying on your bed, ready to sleep, but your thoughts kept running. Your mind started remembering things from the past or worrying about tomorrow, and you kept asking yourself, why can't I stop thinking? Why does my brain do this all the time? That feeling is what we will talk about today, and we will try to understand why our thoughts are so powerful and how they can change our life, not because of what is happening around us, but because of what is happening inside us. Many people think that their life is bad because of outside problems like money, job, family, or the city they live in. But the truth is that your thoughts, the way you see those problems, are what really shape your life. Because two people can face the same problem, but one person feels strong and the other feels broken. And the reason is not the problem, it is the way their mind sees it. Let me tell you something very simple, but very powerful. The thoughts you believe, the words you tell yourself, they become your reality. Because your mind listens to everything you say to yourself, and then your body feels those words, and your actions follow those feelings. And this is how your thoughts shape your whole life, one small step at a time. Sometimes we sit quietly in a room. Nothing is happening around us, no one is talking, no danger is near. Everything looks fine on the outside. But inside our head, it feels like there are 10 different voices talking at the same time. Some voices reminding us of mistakes we made, some voices telling us we are not doing enough in life, some voices asking hard questions like, what if I fail? Or what if I am not good enough? And even when we try to stay quiet and peaceful, these thoughts keep coming without stopping. It's like your brain has many windows open at the same time, and one window shows an old memory that makes you feel embarrassed. Another window shows a task you forgot to do, and another one is shouting loudly, "You are wasting your life." And the more you try to close these windows, the more they keep opening, and you feel tired, sad, and full of pressure, even though you have not done anything wrong at all. That's why it is so important to learn that your thoughts are not always the truth. Many times they are just noise, and if you listen to the wrong thought, your day becomes bad, not because something bad happened, but because your mind created fear or worry that is not real. There is one quote I really like that helps me understand this better. It is from Bruce Lee, the famous martial artist, and he said, "Empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water." And even though these words sound poetic, they are very true. Because when you think about water, you see that water does not fight with anything. It simply flows. It changes shape. It moves around problems and still stays strong. And that is the power we can have too when we stop trying to control our thoughts like a hard wall and start guiding them gently like a river. If you pour water into a cup, it becomes the cup. If you pour it into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. Water does not say, I must be this shape. It just becomes what it needs to be. And our mind can be like that too, flexible, soft, moving, and adapting to each moment without breaking. And here is something even more interesting. Our brains are made of almost 70% water, which means change, movement, and thinking in many directions is actually normal for us. And we should not feel ashamed or angry when our mind moves a lot or feels many emotions, because that is how the brain works. People often blame themselves when they overthink, when they feel confused, or when they cannot stay focused on one thing. But maybe it is not a problem. Maybe it is just how our mind is built. And the real power comes not from stopping your thoughts, but from learning how to shape them, how to guide them slowly toward a better place. Trying to stop your thoughts is like trying to freeze water. It does not work. It only makes things harder. But if you guide your thoughts gently, if you give them the right direction, they can take you to where you want to go in life. I remember one small moment in my life that helped me understand this better. I was sitting at my desk, trying to write something important, and I had time, I had the idea in my mind, but still, I could not start. My brain felt slow, my eyes were tired, and everything felt heavy. I asked myself, why can't I just begin? I waited and waited, but nothing changed. Later that same day, I went to a coffee shop. Not to work, just to relax for a while. And suddenly, while sitting there, I opened my laptop and started typing fast, like my fingers were on fire. The words came out easily, the ideas felt clear, and I finished the task in 1 hour. Now, here's the point. The task was the same. My brain was the same, but the space was different. And that small change in my environment helped my mind move in a better way. And that made me think, maybe I am not lazy. Maybe my thoughts just needed a new space to move. This is what it means to shape your thoughts. You don't have to fight your mind or try to force yourself to be positive all the time. You just have to understand what your mind needs to work better. Maybe you need light. Maybe you need music. Maybe you need quiet. Maybe you need a walk. Whatever it is, find that small thing that helps your thoughts move forward instead of staying stuck. So now, when I think about shaping my thoughts, I don't try to change everything inside my mind right away. I just try to change the things around me, the things that help my brain feel safe and calm. Because when your environment feels good, your mind feels more open, more free, and more ready to do what you want to do. And when your thoughts are flowing in the right direction, even the hard tasks feel lighter and the day feels easier. You see, many people believe that to be successful, you need strong motivation every single day, or you need big talent, or you need a strong body or a sharp mind. But in my opinion, what really helps a person become successful is learning how to guide their thoughts in a simple way every day, not just when they feel good, but also when they feel tired or weak. Because when you build a habit of guiding your mind gently, you start building a system that helps you move forward even on bad days. I think about people who wake up early to work on their dreams before the world wakes up. Those people are not always full of energy or happiness, but they have created a flow that supports them, a rhythm that carries them like a soft river, so they can keep doing their work again and again, even if they feel sleepy or slow. This is what we call discipline, not something that comes from shouting at yourself or pushing too hard, but something that comes from alignment, from having your thoughts and your actions in the same direction, walking together like good friends. And when your thoughts and your actions become friends, then everything feels a little smoother, even the hard things, because your mind is helping you instead of fighting you. Of course, it is still work, and you still need effort, but now the effort feels like progress. It feels like building something step by step, instead of always starting from the beginning. And this is where confidence starts to grow, not because you are perfect or fast or strong, but because you trust yourself, and you know your thoughts will not pull you down when life gets heavy. Sometimes we think confidence means being the best or never making mistakes or always feeling good. But real confidence comes from building a mind that supports you, even when you fall. A mind that whispers, "You can try again," instead of yelling, "You failed again." And when your own thoughts begin to speak kindly to you, even just a little bit, it changes everything. It makes your world feel safer. It makes your choices feel easier. And it gives you a quiet strength that helps you move forward without fear. Everything in life connects to this, even if we don't see it right away. Discipline, motivation, success, happiness, they are not separate things. They all begin in the same place. They all begin in your mind. Because if your thoughts are always loud and messy, then your life will feel loud and messy too. But if your thoughts are soft and clear, then even the busy moments of life can feel peaceful and easy to manage. It's not about being smarter than other people. It's not about being stronger or richer. It's about having a quiet power inside you, a power that lets you pause when things feel heavy, a power that lets you see your thoughts and slowly change their direction without fear. And when you do this many times, when you make it a habit, you begin to build real growth in your life because you stop running in circles and you start walking in a clear direction, one step at a time. Even when your thoughts are messy, even when your day is not perfect, if you keep coming back to this gentle practice, you will feel more calm, more focused, and more free. And that is where real change begins. Not with big actions, but with small mental shifts done every day. And one day, you wake up and you feel something new. You don't feel like life is a fight anymore. You don't feel like you are always behind. Instead, you feel like you are flowing, like you are moving forward with your mind instead of being pulled backward by it. So if you are listening to this and you feel tired, if you feel lost, or if your brain has been loud and confusing lately, I want you to remember something very important. You are not broken. You are not weak. You are not lazy. You are simply a human with a mind that moves like water. And just like water, your mind can learn to flow in the right direction. You do not need to control every thought. You do not need to be perfect. You just need to create a rhythm, a space, a gentle flow where your thoughts can move slowly, kindly, and helpfully toward the life you want to build. You can start with one small change. You can light a candle. You can go for a short walk. You can sit in silence for 5 minutes. You can clean your desk or drink a glass of water. These small things tell your brain, it is okay now. We can move forward. And when you do this again and again, your thoughts start to change. They start to support you. They start to become quiet friends, not loud enemies. And that's when everything else starts to change too. Your actions, your habits, your energy, your peace. And this is how you start shaping your life, not with big plans, but with small, gentle changes in your thoughts. Because remember this, the way you think changes the way you feel. The way you feel changes the way you act. And the way you act builds the life you live. So please, don't wait for perfect motivation. Don't wait for a perfect day. Don't wait until you feel strong. Start today with one small shift in your thoughts. Start shaping your mental flow one moment at a time. And know that even the most successful people in the world, they don't have perfect thoughts. They just learned how to guide them, one gentle step at a time. And if they can do it, then you can do it too. Take a deep breath. Let that thought settle in your heart. That's all for today, my friend. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. And thank you for caring about your thoughts. Because when you take care of your thoughts, they will also take care of you. I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, take care of your mind, take care of your heart, and goodbye for now.